I love all of them, okay? I mean, our board meetings are exciting. They are dynamic.
I was pretty nervous because it was my first year coming onto the board. So I was a little apprehensive.
Everybody speaks. It's not just a few, which is completely different than many of the boards I've sat on.
Chris did an excellent job leading the board this year.
I think it was a great year. I think it was an opportunity for us to expand our standing in the industry, to serve our members.
I didn't think it was going to be that many decisions. I thought it'd be more just going through numbers, saying yes to things.
We tackled some tough stuff this year, and they were supportive, they listened well.
It's a variety of membership at the table, remodelers, associates, builders.
Even though there was spirited discussion and a lot of back and forth, things went very smoothly.
Sticks out the most, of course, is the DLI lawsuit. I think the whole association should be proud that we were able to overturn the sprinkler mandate.
Due to how hard of a battle it was to fight. So it was definitely worth celebrating over. And
that was the big thing for all of us, and to see that get the big victory that we did, that was great.
I think what I'm really most proud of is that there are a dozen different things that we're moving forward as a board. Housing First continued to grow in 2015. It's now a top-tier political organization.
Well, I think a lot about what we were able to accomplish at the Capitol. We were able to improve our standing at the Capitol. We were able to have a seat at the table at a lot of the decisions that were made.
Some of the smaller stuff that, in previous years might have been exciting kind of got to the wayside. Like, we had some pretty good meetings with the North Star MLS. We sat with a group of realtors in order to figure out a way that we could get new construction on the MLS.
Well, the big night is definitely a big accomplishment. It's gradually increased in attendance, but it's also increased in exposure, where more people are talking about it today, and we've done a better job of including and bringing the remodelers and the builders together for that one night.
Our foundation, they do some great work. The events are getting a little bit bigger, the ask is getting a little bit bigger from our members, but I think it's probably, let's face it, it's the reason that we're here, to give back. A lot of us do it in a lot of different ways, by volunteering on the board, by giving our money for Housing First, but when you can actually look into somebody's eye and see the thankfulness that they have for what we've done for them, it makes the whole thing worthwhile, and it makes me proud to be a member of BATC.
Now I get to see the hard work that we put in 2015, see the payout in 2016. I think that's going to be very rewarding.
My thoughts go to the elections in 2016, and at the state level we've got 67 senators and 134 representatives that are going to be up for election, a total of 201 people. So we've got a lot of work to do. With
kind of a flat year, we have to continue to get the consumer involved, give a message out there to the general public what building a new home is, or remodeling a new home, and trying to spin a positive message, and we're going into 2016 with that as one of our goals too.
The other thing that amazes me about the board itself is that, outside of that office, that building, the Builders Association of the Twin Cities building, we are fierce competitors, okay? But when we walk into that door and we walk through that threshold, we all become one, and it's a voice for the industry.